Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Jason with me. We've just beaten Sporting 5-1 here at the Jose Avalad. I mean, 5-1. I'm sure. Let's be honest. Did you see it coming at all in any sense? Did you think Arsenal would win this game so comfortably?
No, I think when I wasn't even confident that we were going to win. I think when I think back some of the European away days that we've had, Munich, Atlanta, Milan, they haven't been positive performances. We've really struggled in some of those games. And I think the Sporting side are a good side. I think they're a better side than people are giving them credit for.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be a tough game, but I think we dealt with everything that they threw at us. The early goal just really set the tone. And kind of the way I look at it now is I feel like we've got our fear factor back. I think that what we lost with some of the poor performances that we've had over the course of the last 5 or 6 weeks is that fear factor kind of went a little bit.
What's that down to? Not the players? Is that down to a player return? Is it down to an attitude, a mentality? Is it the way we start a game? What is it?
I think it's down to a lot of things. I think it's down to Arteta kind of being consistent with what he wants. I think it's down to some of the players getting back to full fitness. You got to think Mourinho came in. Didn't really have much of a pre-season. Came in, gets injured straight away. He looks like he's up. He looks like he's up to it now. People criticise him, but Zinchenko's back, Calafiori's back. We're looking at the bench now and going, you've got real options on the bench, and then you look at some of the benches for other sides. You look at City's bench, and again, I know that they've got some injuries, but the bench doesn't look anywhere near as strong as ours does.
Ours is impacting games as well. A lot of them coming on and get involved in a lot of the goals, especially today.
And that's it. And we've seen that over the last few games. We saw it at the weekend with Ethan and Raheem coming on and contributing to a goal. We saw it today with Trossard coming on and contributing to a goal. Moreno coming, So I feel like we're starting to build that fluidity now. I think the elements of the Forest game, elements of the first half. I thought we were outstanding in the first half. I thought we were absolutely outstanding. I thought it was probably one of the most professional and fluid performances I've seen for us for a long time. You expect them to go in and get a bit of a rollicking at half time. They probably did. Came out in the second half. I think Robbie said it. What we then did after we conceded was we made the game really professional. Raya takes the yellow card for time wasting. Timber was kind of flirting with one with delaying the throw-ins. But what it does is it gets the crowd riled up. It gets the players frustrated because you're taking them away from what they're trying to do, which was starting to get an impact in the game. And then obviously getting the penalty, Saka getting the goal from the penalty, again takes the sting out of the game. So any kind of momentum they start to build, you quash that in the stands, and it's professional. And like I said, I feel like we've got our fear factor back now, where sides are now going to be looking at us going, that's a tough game. Where I think teams were probably conscious that they could get something from the result from a result against us. It's a bit like the City situation now. I think teams are playing City now, and where over the past 3, 4, 5 years that you look at City and you go,
it's a long day, but they've lost their fifth.
And I think now teams are doing that. And we look at the league, and leagues aren't won in November. City haven't won any of the last 4 leagues that they've won in November. And in November, they didn't look like favourites. They didn't look like they were going to go on and win it. We looked like relatively confident in the last 2 seasons. Certainly going into February, March, it looked like we were going to do it. So the talk around the league being out of the question now, I think is too early. We've got that momentum. We've got 3 big games coming up: the West Ham game, the Man United game, and the Fulham game. And having seen what I've seen today and at the weekend, I'm super confident that we can go and take 9 points from all of those games. And if we do that, I think we really put ourselves back in the mix.